The film features a gripping storyline centered around a charismatic and ambitious man who manipulates faith and public sentiment for his own gain. Burt Lancaster delivers a powerful performance, embodying the complexity of his character, whose charm masks a troubled past and moral ambiguity. Gene Simmons portrays a strong female lead, offering a compelling contrast to Lancaster's character, while Shirley Jones shines as a pivotal figure in the narrative, earning her accolades for her role. Throughout the movie, themes of religion, deception, and the search for truth intertwine, showcasing the darker sides of human nature and the complications of belief. The dynamic between the characters adds intensity, enriching the plot with moments of both conflict and vulnerability. This classic adeptly explores societal challenges and personal dilemmas, making it resonate with audiences. With its thought-provoking dialogue and engaging performances, the film remains a significant piece of cinema worthy of recognition for its artistic achievements. Elmer Gantry, a hard-living, smooth-talking traveling salesman, often uses Christian references in his sales pitches. During his travels, he encounters the traveling revival show of evangelist Sister Sharon Falconer. Instantly drawn to her, he sees an opportunity to profit using his con-man tactics. Despite the objections of Sister Sharon's manager, William Morgan, Elmer manages to join the entourage. Pulitzer Prize-winning columnist Jim Lefferts observes the show and Elmer critically. Although welcomed by the group, Elmer's past catches up with him through Lulu Baines, now a prostitute. Seeking forgiveness from Sharon, tragedy strikes as she moves on to establish a permanent church. Elmer's quick wit and Bible knowledge make him vital to Sister Sharon's roadshow, but his past actions threaten his newfound place in her world. When he first learned that the director Richard Brooks was interested in adapting his novel, the writer Sinclair Lewis told him that he should change significantly a lot of the book. He advised him to read a lot of the criticisms of the novel and use them as a way to improve it. Elmer Gantry is a classic film that showcases the collaborative effort between a renowned author and a talented director to enhance the narrative for the silver screen. Lewis's guidance to Brooks underscores the importance of considering feedback and critique in the creative process, leading to a more refined and engaging cinematic experience. Through this exchange of ideas and revision of the source material, the movie was able to capture the essence of the original novel while incorporating adjustments to better suit the visual medium. This dynamic interaction between writer and director highlights the intricate art of adaptation and the transformative power of constructive criticism in shaping a successful film. The film's plot overlaps with fewer than 100 pages of the novel, deleting many characters and fundamentally changing the character and the actions of female evangelist Sister Sharon. This character was loosely based on elements in the career of Canadian-born American radio evangelist Aimee Semple McPherson, who founded the Pentecostal Christian denomination known as the International Church of the Foursquare Gospel in 1927. In addition to this, a plot point from the end of the novel is incorporated into Gantry and Lulu Baines' relationship, fundamentally changing the fates of both characters. The movie Elmer Gantry faced significant film production challenges due to the controversial nature of the novel it was based on. No studio was initially willing to finance the film. Director Richard Brooks spent about 7 months working with Burt Lancaster to prepare the script for the film. Initially, Brooks was hesitant about casting Shirley Jones in the role of Lulu Baines, but Lancaster insisted. After Jones's portrayal of Lulu, Brooks provided very little direction to her during the entire film. He later admitted that he couldn't imagine anyone else in that role after seeing her performance. During the filming of the movie, a particular fire scene caused quite a stir on set. Gene Simmons found herself overwhelmed by fear as balsa wood pieces caught fire and fell around her. The intensity of the situation led her to flee the set, leaving director Richard Brooks at a loss for how to proceed. In an effort to calm her nerves, actor Arthur Kennedy proposed an unusual solution, getting her drunk on a mixture of gin and milk. While the combination sounded unappealing, they decided to give it a try. After consuming 5 drinks in her dressing room, Simmons returned to the set. With her nerves eased, she managed to perform her role as scripted. This episode highlighted the challenges of filmmaking and how unconventional methods can sometimes help actors deliver their best performances, even in high-pressure situations. The show itself has become a classic, known for its exploration of faith and morality, but this behind-the-scenes moment adds an intriguing layer to its legacy. In 1969, a musical adaptation of Elmer Gantry premiered on Broadway with Robert Shaw in the lead role. Unfortunately, the show closed after just 1 week. Richard Brooks, the scriptwriter, was known for being tough on actors and paranoid about script security. To prevent theft, Brooks only provided actors with the necessary script portions for each week's filming. This cautious approach aimed to safeguard his work until production was complete. Despite these challenges, the legacy of Elmer Gantry endures as a classic film of the era. In the film, a character named Babbitt expresses concern over a Catholic running for U.S. president, highlighting the era's religious tensions. This setting in the 1920s aligns with Al Smith's candidacy. Smith, the governor of New York, was a prominent figure who ran for president in the late 1920s, becoming the Democratic nominee in 1928. His campaign faced significant anti-Catholic sentiment, as many Americans were uneasy about a Catholic president. For audiences in 1960, Babbitt's anti-Catholic comment resonated deeply, as John F. Kennedy was running for president that year, and ultimately became the first Catholic to hold the office. This context adds layers of meaning to the dialogue, reflecting ongoing debates about religion and politics in America. The film, released during a time of social change, captures the anxieties and prejudices of its historical backdrop, making it relevant to contemporary viewers. The interplay between the characters and the political climate provides insight into the struggles faced by candidates who challenged the norms of their time. Elmer Gantry, the movie, portrays a dynamic character who, in one of the hate-filled sermons, denounces a number of heresies, including Russellism, a term referencing Charles Taze Russell, the first president of the Watchtower Bible, and Tract Society, the legal organization used by Jehovah's Witnesses in the 1960s. Gantry's strong language and charismatic delivery in this scene add depth to the exploration of religious themes in the film, highlighting the tension between different belief systems and the power dynamics within organized religion. Through this portrayal, the movie challenges viewers to consider the complexities of faith and the influence of religious leaders on their followers. The Hays Code had a significant impact on the movie Elmer Gantry. The Hays Code was a set of guidelines for motion pictures from 1934 to 1968, prohibiting profanity, nudity, violence, and more. To comply, changes were made to the film. In the original novel, Gantry was a minister, but this was omitted due to the code's restrictions. The movie tackled controversial themes while adhering to the code's limitation. Despite challenges, the filmmakers navigated these restrictions skillfully, creating a thought-provoking and engaging cinematic experience. After the film was released, Burt Lancaster received a heartfelt letter from a boyhood friend he had not heard from in many years. This communication carried great weight, as it came from someone who had shared a significant part of his early life. The friend reminisced about their childhood, noting that Lancaster's portrayal of the main character in the film resonated deeply with him. He explained how the role was the closest reflection of how Burt acted in their youth. This acknowledgement must have been particularly meaningful for Lancaster, as it highlighted the authenticity of his performance and the lasting impression his character made on the audience. The film explored deep themes of faith, ambition, and moral ambiguity, challenging viewers to ponder what it means to be genuine. The friendship, which had stood the test of time, illuminated how art can echo reality, suggesting that the boy Burt Lancaster once was had not faded completely. This connection between past and present added an extra layer of richness to his journey as an actor. Burt Lancaster's early life began in Manhattan, New York in 1913. Growing up in East Harlem, he spent much time on the streets. Developing a passion for gymnastics at DeWitt Clinton High School, he excelled in the sport. A basketball star in high school, He later accepted a scholarship from New York University, but left quickly to serve in the military. Returning to New York, he explored Broadway plays and caught the eye of producer Hal B. Wallace, who offered him an 8-movie contract. Raised Protestant, Lancaster later declared himself an atheist. Burt Lancaster, known for his role in Elmer Gantry, passed away in his apartment in Century City, California, after experiencing a third heart attack on October 20, 1994, at the age of 80. He was cremated, and his ashes were laid to rest beneath a large oak tree at Westwood Memorial Park, a small hidden cemetery where many stars are interred. It was a fitting tribute to a legendary actor whose work continues to inspire audiences around the world. In 1960, the movie Elmer Gantry faced a significant change before filming even began. Originally, the role was intended for Pat Hingle, who was preparing to play it with dedication. However, a tragic accident altered the course of events. Pat Hingle found himself caught in a stalled elevator in his apartment building. In a desperate attempt to free himself, he lost his balance and plummeted 54 feet down the elevator shaft. The injuries he sustained were severe, including a fractured skull, broken wrist, hip, leg, ribs, and the loss of his little finger on his left hand. The road to recovery was long and arduous, requiring a year of learning how to walk again. As a result, Hingle was forced to relinquish the role, leaving the opportunity open for another actor. Burt Lancaster ultimately stepped into the part, shaping the portrayal of the iconic character in Elmer Gantry. The film could have had a different essence with Hingle in the lead, but Lancaster brought his own interpretation to the role, showcasing a unique perspective on the character. The twist of fate that led to Lancaster's involvement added a layer of complexity to the production, highlighting the unpredictable nature of filmmaking and the resilience of those involved in bringing stories to life on the big screen. In the 1960 movie Elmer Gantry, the story follows a charismatic salesman who becomes a traveling preacher. This classic film explores themes of faith, power, and manipulation. Set in the era when religion played a significant role in American society, the movie shines a light on the darker side of religious fervor. With gripping performances and a thought-provoking narrative, Elmer Gantry remains a timeless commentary on the complexities of human nature and belief systems. Transitioning to the casting process of the 1960 movie Elmer Gantry, each key actor brought a unique story to their role. During auditions, Burt Lancaster's charisma immediately captured the director's attention, securing him as Elmer Gantry. Gene Simmons' poise and talent shone in her audition, making her the perfect fit for the role of Sister Sharon Falconer. For Shirley Jones, her chemistry test with Lancaster solidified her role as Lulu Baines, showcasing their on-screen dynamic. Lastly, Arthur Kennedy's audition showcased his depth, earning him the role of Jim Lefferts. These pivotal moments defined the casting, creating a dynamic ensemble that brought the characters to life on screen. Focusing on the directorial vision of the 1960 film Elmer Gantry, director Richard Brooks took a bold approach to adapt Sinclair Lewis's novel. He aimed to capture the essence of the American spirit, exploring themes of faith, hypocrisy, and ambition. Influenced by the social issues of his time, Brooks infused the narrative with a sense of urgency and relevance. His style combined realism with dramatic flair, using stark lighting and dynamic camera angles to heighten emotional impact. Brooks worked closely with Burt Lancaster, who played the charismatic lead, to develop a strong on-screen presence. Their collaboration brought depth to Gantry, blending charm and moral ambiguity effectively. The supporting cast, including Gene Simmons and Shirley Jones, added layers to the story, showcasing their characters' complexities. Brooks also placed importance on the film's pace, keeping audiences engaged with sharp dialogue and intense scenes. This careful orchestration of performances and visuals reinforced the film's critical commentary on religion and human nature, resonating with viewers at the time and beyond. During the production of the 1960 movie Elmer Gantry, the set design played a crucial role in bringing the story to life. The filmmakers worked meticulously to recreate the 1920s ambience, with attention to detail in the costumes, props, and overall aesthetic. When it came to locations, the production team scouted various places to find the perfect settings for the scenes. They aimed to capture the essence of small-town America, and through their efforts, they found suitable locations that enhanced the authenticity of the film. Filming Elmer Gantry posed several logistical challenges, especially when it came to coordinating large crowd scenes and complex camera movements. The team had to work together seamlessly to ensure that every shot was executed flawlessly. To overcome these challenges, innovative techniques and technologies were employed. One notable example was the use of a new type of lighting that allowed for more flexibility in capturing scenes with different moods and tones. Additionally, the filmmakers utilized advanced sound recording equipment to ensure that the dialogue was crisp and clear, even in bustling outdoor locations. Overall, the production of Elmer Gantry was a testament to the dedication and creativity of the filmmaking team. Through their hard work and innovative approaches, they were able to create a timeless piece of cinema that continues to captivate audiences to this day. The musical score and soundtrack of the 1960 movie Elmer Gantry were crucial in enhancing the narrative and emotional tone of the film. Composers André Previn and Leo Shukin worked together to create a dynamic and evocative score that captured the essence of the story. The music seamlessly complemented the on-screen action, heightening the drama and intensity of the scenes. Through a blend of orchestral arrangements and thematic motifs, the score added depth and resonance to the characters' journeys, enriching the viewing experience. The soundtrack featured a mix of original compositions and selected pieces that resonated with the time period and themes of the movie. The use of traditional hymns and gospel music reflected the religious backdrop of the story and helped establish the setting and atmosphere. Songs like "A Mighty Fortress Is Our God" and Stand Up for Jesus" underscored the spiritual aspects of the narrative, infusing the film with authenticity and emotional impact. Musicians like the orchestra conductor Lionel Newman and the performers brought the music to life with passion and precision. Their dedication to capturing the essence of each composition added a layer of depth and authenticity to the soundtrack. The attention to detail in the sound mixing and editing ensured that the music seamlessly integrated with the dialogue and visuals, creating a cohesive and immersive audiovisual experience for the audience. Overall, the collaboration between composers, musicians, and filmmakers resulted in a memorable and impactful musical score and soundtrack for Elmer Gantry. The music not only complemented the narrative and emotional tone of the film, but also elevated it to a higher level, leaving a lasting impression on viewers long after the credits rolled. In the film Elmer Gantry, one iconic scene occurs during the powerful revival meeting led by Lulu B. Ann. The direction by Richard Brooks intensifies the emotional impact, capturing the fervor of the crowd. Burt Lancaster's performance as Gantry is electric, displaying both charm and manipulation as he draws in the audience with his charismatic preaching. The cinematography uses close-ups to highlight the faces of the captivated crowd, emphasizing their emotional responses. This moment is crucial as it reflects the themes of faith and deception that run throughout the film. Another memorable scene features Gantry's confrontation with the preacher, where the tension escalates. The camera work enhances the drama, framing Lancaster and his rival in a way that showcases their conflicting ideologies. The lighting plays a significant role, casting shadows that symbolize the moral ambiguity of Gantry's character. Both Lancaster and Shirley Jones, who plays Sister Sharon Falconer, deliver performances that reveal their characters' vulnerabilities and ambitions. Their dialogue is sharp and revealing, drawing the audience deeper into the story. Actors and filmmakers have noted how these scenes resonate with viewers. Lancaster described Gantry as a man of contradictions, and this duality keeps the audience engaged. Brooks emphasized the importance of authenticity in the performances to create a believable world, enhancing the viewer's connection to the characters. The emotional highs and lows in these scenes serve to provoke reflection on themes of faith, ambition, and morality. Through these key moments, Elmer Gantry challenges the audience to question the nature of belief and the often blurry line between genuine faith and opportunism. The film's ability to evoke such powerful emotions and thoughts ensures its lasting impact. In 1960, the movie Elmer Gantry made a significant cultural and social impact. The film resonated with audiences by exploring themes of religion, morality, and the hypocrisy of some religious figures. It sparked discussions about faith and ethics, particularly in the context of charismatic preachers. Elmer Gantry portrayed the character of a charismatic but flawed evangelist, played by Burt Lancaster, whose actions raised questions about the authenticity of religious leaders. This portrayal influenced pop culture by challenging traditional ideas of religious authority and exposing the darker side of some religious practices. The film led to debates on the role of religion in society and the importance of sincerity in religious leadership. It also highlighted issues of manipulation and exploitation within religious institutions, prompting audiences to reflect on the power dynamics at play in organized religion. Elmer Gantry contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes by shedding light on the complexities of faith and the impact of charismatic personalities within religious communities. The movie prompted viewers to consider the difference between genuine spirituality and opportunistic behavior, encouraging a critical examination of religious beliefs and practices. Overall, Elmer Gantry left a lasting impression on audiences, challenging societal norms and sparking conversations about the intersection of religion, morality, and power. The film's exploration of these themes continues to be relevant today, underscoring the enduring impact of its cultural and social commentary. Elmer Gantry, the 1960 movie, received widespread critical acclaim upon its release. Critics praised Burt Lancaster's powerful performance as the charismatic con man Elmer Gantry. The film was lauded for its engaging storytelling and social commentary on religious hypocrisy. Audiences were captivated by the dynamic performances and compelling narrative, leading to positive word of mouth that boosted its popularity. Elmer Gantry garnered several accolades, including 5 Academy Award nominations. Burt Lancaster won the Oscar for Best Actor for his role, solidifying his place as a leading Hollywood talent. The film also received nominations for Best Picture, Best Supporting Actress, Best Screenplay, and Best Cinematography. These awards and nominations recognize the exceptional quality of the film and the outstanding contributions of the cast and crew. For those involved in the film, such recognition was a testament to their talent and dedication. Winning prestigious awards like the Oscars elevated their careers and cemented their reputations in the industry. The critical acclaim and audience appreciation not only validated their hard work, but also opened doors to new opportunities in the competitive world of filmmaking. Overall, the success of Elmer Gantry brought well-deserved recognition to all those who contributed to the film's success. During the making of the 1960 movie, Elmer Gantry, the cast and crew experienced many memorable moments. Actress Shirley Jones recalled a particularly funny incident where actor Burt Lancaster, who played the title role, accidentally tripped over a cable during a dramatic scene, causing everyone to burst into laughter. Another anecdote involved the director Richard Brooks improvising a scene where the characters danced spontaneously, creating a sense of camaraderie on set. Furthermore, during breaks in filming, the cast would often gather to sing and play music, fostering a sense of unity and joy during the production process. These behind-the-scenes moments offered a glimpse into the warmth and creativity that characterized the making of Elmer Gantry. The 1960 film. Elmer Gantry holds a significant place in film history due to its bold critique of religious hypocrisy and its sharp social commentary. Its portrayal of a con artist who exploits religion for personal gain set a standard for films exploring moral and ethical questions. The film's critical view of organized religion and its charismatic leaders influenced future filmmakers, prompting more nuanced explorations of faith and deception. Its success demonstrated that films could tackle controversial subjects with both depth and impact. As a result, subsequent works have drawn inspiration from its blend of drama and social critique, echoing its themes of exploitation and moral ambiguity. The film's legacy is seen in the way it paved the way for more critical and complex portrayals of religion and morality in cinema. The impact on future storytelling in film is clear, with Elmer Gantry setting a precedent for movies that challenge societal norms and explore the darker aspects of human nature. Have you watched the 1960 movie Elmer Gantry? Share your experiences and memories about it. How did the film impact you? Did it change your view on cinema? Engage with us through likes, shares, and subscriptions for more cinematic exploration.